Why are you here?
I'm here because I'm diagnosed with bipolar disorder.
Okay.
I tend to go to the manic side.
Okay.
Should I explain bipolar disorder?
Sure.
It's the same thing as manic depression.
Okay.
So you go way down in depression, and sometimes you go way up in mania, where you don't need sleep. Your thoughts are moving faster than you can, and some ideas get kind of out there.
Okay. And so when you're medicated, this is under control,
yes,
and you can function, and that's excellent. Okay. And how difficult is it for you to be seen? Is it pretty easy to come on in? And
well, for somebody that's just starting out, you would wait in line outside on the certain 2 days a week that we have intake.
Oh.
Okay, you wait in line.
Yeah.
You get here early. They open at 8. There's a liaison walking the line saying, writing your names down and stuff like that. So you're not just standing there with no one to ask a question to. There's somebody
good.
there.
That's good. Okay.
And when you come in, you go through orientation, and then it'll take approximately 3 months to see a doctor. But there's a nurse practitioner who can write prescriptions for you if you need your meds. So for people that maybe transfer from another mental health, which is what I did, we started the transition 6 months prior so that I would not be without medication.
Excellent. So do you find that the administration and this whole process, they really take care of that? Is that usually what happens? Okay.
Definitely.
Okay.
Now, if you miss appointments, that's on you.
Exactly.
If you forgot to get your prescriptions refilled or something like that, that's on you. So some people do have those issues that may blame the system.
Of course. And I guess this is the whole point, how much is it personal responsibility, how much society are we involved in providing it, if it's available, if it's easy, that kind of thing. Awesome. And so, for example, if there was an emergency in your situation, like you ran out of medication or you had a specific thing that maybe triggered you or something, do you feel like this system works? Like you could get in touch with somebody? Or?
Yes, depending upon what time of day it is.
Okay.
They close at 8. So if my therapist and my doctor weren't here, there's always a doctor on duty.
Oh, excellent.
And or social worker on duty, or I can always go to the hospital.
Okay.
That's just
of course. So that's always an option. And you said you came from another area. Was it also California? Or was it?
Yes, I was in Orange County for years. So I went to Orange County Mental Health. But prior to that, I was here. So they still had my records.
Oh, that's good. So you were able to do an easy transition. And what about in comparison as far as, because we know Orange County is a lot different than Los Angeles County in a lot of ways.
The really good thing about Orange County Mental Health was because you were affiliated with mental health, you could get on this system called MSI, which would be like insurance for indigents.
Okay.
So if you're low income or no income, you had all these things.
But that's not available here in Long Beach. Interesting. No. Okay. Awesome.
There's some things more offered in LA.
Yes.
But
than in Long Beach specifically. Okay. So sometimes it's just specific clinics. Specific, not necessarily
but
county.
We have good clinics here. I go to Pacific Clinic across the street from Pacific Hospital, which is a neat little hospital. It's privately owned, and they take Medi-Cal.
Oh, excellent. That's a big deal. Definitely.
That's a big deal.
Sure. Well, a couple other questions. If anything, what would you change about the system? Since you've been in the system, you've kind of seen it all basically.
The system I would change. I would like to see them get more help.
So
not necessarily
more
staff because they're overloaded, and I think that's the problem in all mental health situations. Just somebody to help with paperwork, because if they're seeing clients all day, they're not doing your paperwork.
And you need it for
I'm changing prescriptions right now.
Okay. So and then you had to get an appointment.
I had to get an appointment. I have to get a prior authorization for the insurance company. It's a big hassle, and she doesn't have the time while she's seeing somebody else.
Of course.
So we did it on my appointment.
So you used up actually your mental health appointment just to do the paperwork because they don't have enough staffing to get that done. That's something that she would have to stop what she's doing. Well, see, that's a huge thing. That's definitely a huge thing.
But it's okay because changing the medication is very important.
Absolutely.
So taking up my time. You know, the doctor writes your prescriptions, and sometimes that's all they do, and sometimes they spend 45 minutes with you. So I'm very lucky with the people I see here.
It sounds to me like you have a pretty good experience here.
Yeah, I have a great experience.
Excellent. Awesome. Last thing, anything you'd like to add, anything you'd like to kind of put out there for either people in need or any advice?
I think if you have a mental disorder, you need help right away. You need to take your medication, you need to stay on your medication. And a lot of people know more than I do. And they're more experienced and educated, so I follow what they tell me to do.
I see. So you respect their opinion, their advice. Awesome.
Yes.
It was so excellent. Thank you so much for your time, and really appreciate it so much. Nice to meet you.